Hi again. This is the last part of the It Started With a Body series. Also, I do not own the Haikyuu characters and this does not accurately represent the Haikyuu characters. Hope you enjoy the video. In about 30 minutes the nurses will all be distracted by a new critical care patient entering this wing. Leave then. Wah. But you better get your butts back with your friends so that we can properly take care of you. This cannot be safe. And yet somehow I know you'd go there anyways. Fair. But if you feel woozy, sit down and pass out. And call an ambulance. The nurse looked over to Oikawa as Oikawa nodded. It can't be that bad of a concussion. Sure. Just go before I have to stop you. The nurse walked out of the room as the two boys quickly changed out of their hospital gowns and into their normal clothes. Call a taxi. I already ordered a ride. Great. Rue, I feel like you should stay back. How dare you? No. It's not like that. It's just your head. There is no time to feel bad right now, Maki. But I got us hit. No. Actually. Some dumbass in a truck hit us right into a tree. I guess. Feel guilty after we grab the two idiots in our life. Okay. I will. No doubt. With Iwaizumi and Matsukawa. Iwaizumi, you're burning up. Matsun continued to cradle Iwaizumi in his arms as he sat on the floor. Matsun held his head in pain as he started to feel weak in his whole body. I don't think I'm doing too good either, thought, to be honest. Please wake up. I don't know how much it'll help. But I need to make sure you're okay. So please. Matsun sighed as he leaned himself against the dining room table, feeling shivers running up and down his body. Toru. Maki. Where are you? I thought Iwaizumi texted you. Do you not know we need help? We do. I don't know what's going to happen to us. I can't believe you could catch strep throat from a body. Can you even imagine? Our deaths caused by a dead old lady with a greedy family. How comedic. It's make a good movie. I'd watch it. Matsun couldn't tell, but his fever was starting to mess with his thoughts. Maybe get Oikawa to play me. I mean maybe that Keiji Akashi guy for Hajime. Haha. That would be an awesome movie. Just hilarious. How long have you been out, Hajime? What was that? I couldn't hear you. Oh, are you sleeping now? That's bad. You're supposed to be able to wake up when asleep. You dead yet? Guess so. Me next then. Matsun chuckled to himself morbidly as he pet Iwaizumi's head. Guess we'll rot together in the place that isn't even my home anymore. How ironic. All because of a dead body. Which lead to me getting sick. Which lead to us getting in a fight. Which lead us to leave and forget the medicine. Which lead to Hajime getting sick. Which lead to his death and my inevitable demise soon thereafter. How morbid. Matsun looked up at the ceiling, watching how it spun around his head, when he heard a loud crash. Whoa. Take it easy there, thunder. Not thunder. Just Oikawa launching open a door. You look familiar. What the hell is wrong with Iwa? He died. What? Oikawa quickly slid over to Iwaizumi as he moved his head over to Oikawa's lap, letting Maki sit next to Matsun to see him. He's sick. He's burning up with a fever. That would make sense. They were in close proximity to each other. I swear I know you. And this one can't even recognize his own boyfriends. Boyfriends? I'm not gay. No, I think you're actually demisexual. Demi Lovato. So one of them is passed out and the other is so confused he doesn't know who he is. I didn't think strep could do this. It can't. Then what happened? Stop yelling and get these two up and into the taxi. Right. Oikawa, with no effort at all, picked up Iwaizumi as he walked towards the door. Maki helped Matsun up, placing an arm around his shoulder as they stumbled out and into the taxi. I feel weird. Yeah, like you have a fever. That could be the name for it. He needs to be taken care of. Iwa, wake up. Oikawa slapped Iwaizumi as he cringed from the hit, but didn't wake up. He's alive. You could tell that by his labored breathing. Iwa, Matsun, what did you two get yourselves into? The taxi rushed to the hospital as Oikawa and Maki were met with their friendly neighborhood nurse. Hey, I see you brought the other two. Some urgency would be nice. I already have bed for these two in the emergency room and you two need to go back to your beds. Oh, am I in the afterlife? We can't leave them alone. I will try to get them roomed next to you, but you need to leave them here. This is how they will get treated urgently. We'll be fine. Demons can't get us here. The unconscious one goes there and bring the bumbling one over here. The nurse gestured for Maki to follow him as Oikawa set Iwaizumi down. Now go to your own room. I will make sure they're okay. And try to keep you updated, but we are very busy here. Kawa. Let's go. They'll be fine. Oikawa grabbed Maki's hand as they made their way further into the hospital and into their room. Oikawa was exhausted, so by the time he hit the bed he was asleep. Maki sat next to Oikawa's bed and soon fell asleep right after him. Oikawa, Hanamaki. Maki felt someone shake him as he blinked himself into being awake. Oh, nurse. What's up? Maki shook Oikawa's leg as Oikawa yawned and slowly woke up. There were some complicated things going on with Iwaizumi and Matsukawa. Are they okay? They are. But they both somehow ended up with pneumonia. Do you know how? The rain? They originally had strep throat. That will do it. They are both on oxygen and antibiotics. Oxygen? Well, yeah, they have pneumonia. It isn't something that is nice to the body. Your hospitality is awful. Well, you two did leave the hospital, so what can I say? Would you like to see them? Obviously. Yes. The nurse nodded as he let Oikawa and Maki get up and followed him to a nearby room, there in which sat an awake Iwaizumi on one side and a partially awake Matsun on the other. Kawa, Maki. You two. You're alive. Oikawa ran up and hugged Iwaizumi as Maki ran to hug Matsun, and then switched who was hugging who. We tried to keep you informed. But his phone died. His phone died? Aren't there chargers? Well, no. Since we practically moved in with you guys, we brought our chargers with. Oikawa sat down, with Maki sitting next to him. What happened to you? Car crash. Hit by a truck into a tree. Excuse me? Oh yeah. No big deal though. Just a concussion of somewhat seriousness. And some fractured and sprained limbs. And we thought we were unlucky. You were. You would have died if you had spent only a few more hours alone. Iwaizumi wasn't getting enough oxygen to his head and Matsukawa's fever was too aggressive for his body to take. That explains the loopy memory I have. I can't remember anything much after placing soup on the table. That's scary. Yeah. I'm just glad you two are okay. I really thought Iwaizumi died. And you didn't try to save me. What did you want? Mouth to mouth. Any day, honestly. Ah. I agree. And since you're offering, no touching them until they're healed. We just hugged them. On the lips. We don't want either of you two to get sick either. Alright, we won't. We'll save that for home. Speaking of, yes. We'll move in with you guys. Don't worry, all they have to bring is soup. Matsun and Maki chuckled as Oikawa looked at them all confused. It was an awful experience. All of them almost died. But despite all of it, they felt lucky to just have each other, safe and sound. Fin. Hope you enjoyed the video. The next video will be the next part of the Life Your Worst Fear series. Exciting news. I have a TikTok. I do fun little videos drawing the Haikyuu next generation and Haikyuu ships. So if you'd like to see those, the link is in the description below. I have a Discord server. You can join with the link in the description below. Also, I have an Instagram if you'd like to follow, there is a link in the description below. I usually just post random pictures I draw or pictures from my videos. If you'd like to support me, and maybe buy me a coffee to keep me awake for my late night editing sessions, there is a link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching and thank you for your support.